Who would have thought that would choice, guys? Big all-star jersey. Got my red hat, okay? But at the same time, if the Dodgers win this game, that's probably what they deserve. Let's just be honest. 106 wins. They deserve to be in the NLDS, but I don't make the rules. Rob Manfred makes the dumbass rules, and I believe this is a dumbass rule with a one-game winner-go-home wild card, but a lot of people like it, so you got to respect that, and it is what it is. So the game is going to be on. We're going to go through the lineups. Are we frozen right now, or are we hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, testing. Yeah, I got a bad internet connection today, ladies and gentlemen. I got a bad internet connection. Is this any better? Let me know if it's any better in the chat. I got A Goat, Buster Man 55, Zendava, Linda Rocha, Buster Man, Cardinals Dude 4. It's frozen. We are frozen, ladies and gents. We are frozen. Bruh, the game doesn't start for half an hour. I'm aware of that. That's why it's a pregame. Why you say bruh? That's kind of like condescending, like bruh, you're an idiot. Like, I know, I'm doing a pregame. I don't understand. What's up, A Goat? Cardinals Dude 4, it better. Are we good now? Are we any better? Can you at least hear me? And yeah, we'll get through these lineups. It's a bit better. Sounds good. Corey Seager just got a walk. Corey Seager, the game started. I'm getting crazy comments. I'm getting confused. The game should not have started just yet, if I'm not mistaken. Or am I mistaken? Has the game started? Has the game started? Has the game already begun? The game is at 8:10 Eastern Time, which is 5:10 Pacific Time, which it's not yet. Let's jump through these lineups, ladies and gentlemen. Someone's saying the Dodgers got a home run. Let's check it out here. Was bad, now good. Okay, we're a little bit better. I apologize. Yeah, I know my internet connection is not good. I did a couple things to try to improve it. Oh, Buster Man, I apologize. I thought you were talking about me. My apologies, Buster Man. You're the man. I apologize. Yeah, sometimes I get the comments mixed up. Thank you for taking that well. I didn't know. I thought you were talking about me. Oh, yeah. Now I get the confusion. So somebody's saying stuff is happening, and you were telling them, bro, the game doesn't start for a half hour. Okay. My apologies, man. My apologies. Sorry about that. Buster Man, you are the man, and I was wrong about that. I got a little confused on that. I thought you were talking to me because I was going on, which has happened before. People are like, dude, what are you doing live, bro? The game's not on yet. I'm like, yeah, I know the game's not on yet. It's a pre-game, but you weren't talking to me. Man, I'm just all kind of messed up today. So let's get into this here. What is up? Goat is trolling you. Josh Holland. Jesus Christ, my king. We are ready to go. And now we can actually start the pregame. Brought to you by Josh Holland, who says, go Cards. And we do got the Cards jersey. Bam! Okay, so let's do it. Today's lineups, we're going to jump into them right now. As you can see, a little surprise for the Dodgers. Right when I saw this, I expected Cody Bellinger to start at first base today, but there's someone missing from this lineup, and it's absolutely insane because he absolutely tore up the Giants, and that's Chris Taylor. And I don't know, what do you guys think about this move? Starting Bellinger and Matt Beatty at first base, is that for defensive purposes, to have Bellinger patrolling center field and have Matt Beatty at first base, a good defensive first baseman and a decent hitter, but he's no Chris Taylor. So Mookie Betts in right, Corey Seager at short, Trey Turner at second, Justin Turner at third, Will Smith behind the dish, A.J. Pollock in left. All this was kind of expected. But then you got Matt Beatty at first base, Cody Bellinger in center, and Max Scherzer, of course, on the mound. So more or less what I expected, but I did not even think about the possibility of Chris Taylor not starting. So that's a bit shocking to me. I thought Chris Taylor would definitely be in there. We have the St. Louis Cardinals lineup, Tommy Edman at second, Paul Goldschmidt at first, Tyler O'Neill in left, Nolan Arenado at third, Dylan Carlson in right, Yadier Molina behind the plate. It is Sosa behind at shortstop. I thought it probably would be Sosa, maybe DeYoung, Harrison Bader in center, and this lineup I think is exactly what I had in my preview. So Adam Wainwright on the mound. What is going on, Beatty Matt? Taylor has been in a really bad slump. Oh, that explains it. All I know as a Giants fan is that he destroyed the Giants. Hit 2 home runs. He hit like 3 home runs in 2 games. Maybe like 4 and 5. The dude was a beast. Just kept going deep against us. But yeah, so Beatty's been playing good. Muncy is out with his injury. So unfortunately he is out. Personally, I think the Giants have a better shot against the Cardinals. You might want to root for the Cardinals if that's the case. We have Go Cardinals. Cardinals dude 4. Don't care who wins. Hate them both. All I want is a 15-inning game. Use up those pitchers. Giants team of destiny. Great point. Great point right there. Game is not started. You sound good. Goat is trolling you. Yeah. I thought someone was talking to me, but they weren't. And I apologize. And I appreciate explaining that without getting mad because I thought someone was saying, dude, bro, what are you doing live for? Because they have said that before. So anyway, yeah, sometimes people are talking to each other in the comment section. I think they're talking to me. That's my bad. So this one's going to be crazy with Wainwright against Scherzer, 2 of the absolute best pitchers in the National League going at it, with 2 of the best lineups in the National League going at it, and 2 teams that have been extremely hot, but one team has to lose, one team has to win. I would say the Cardinals are less scary. The Giants have had success against the Cardinals in the playoffs in the past, but you got to go way back to 2014, 2012. Did they play even the Cardinals in 2014? I believe they played the Nationals, I know that year, and I think they played the Cardinals, but yeah, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I know we played the Cardinals in the playoffs a couple times here not too long ago, but it actually has been quite a while, and the rosters are completely night and day compared to back then, so I don't know if you can really consider that meaning much. As for the Giants-Dodgers, well, we never play in the playoffs. That would be amazing, and I kind of think that's what's lining up to happen. Chucky isn't playing. Hell yeah, 49ers fan. Cardinals peaked too soon. They haven't played any starters for the last 4 games. Yeah, they peaked towards the end of the season. It's not like they peaked like in June or something. They peaked in September. They got hot at about the right time to win that second wild card, and I still think they have some heat left in them. I think they're still kind of hot. I think they're going to play good. I think both teams I think this is going to be absolutely nuts. We're going to see some big home runs today. We're going to see some runs scored. Not a ton. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, but I do think we're going to see some round trippers. I got Corey Seager hitting a big hit. I got the Cardinals, somebody from the Cardinals driving in some runs. Maybe Harrison Bader's going to have a good game. Maybe O'Neill's going to have a good game. Of course, Goldschmidt you got to look out for. Arenado. I mean, that lineup is stacked. That's why I picked the Cardinals to win the division going into this season. Turned out to be wrong. They ended up being the wild card. But, wow. If they made this game for pure excitement, I know, and I guess it's effective in that way. I just don't think it's right to have to send the Dodgers home after losing 1 game, but it very well might happen. So we'll have to wait and see. The Yankees have already been eliminated. 1 team is down and heading home, and the Red Sox will move on. So the Red Sox are going to be playing the Tampa Bay Rays in the ALDS, and now we wait to see who the Giants will be playing. And we may have to, I need to check out this chat. We may have to promote somebody. Do we have any, Zendava, need you to handle that chat right there. We need our great moderators in the chat to take care of that. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. Goat is definitely trolling. Thank you, Zendava. Zendava's taking care of it, and I appreciate that. Zendava is taking care of things in the chat. Thank you so much. Great job. Babe Rocks is here. Babe Rocks, cool. Fans, Dodgers peeing themselves tonight. Jesus Christ, my king, a goat is definitely trolling. The goat is trolling this one, and absolutely in freaking sane. So yeah, I gave my prediction of 3-1. I started to think that was a little too low, but I'll stick with that. It may actually be a few more runs than that scored, but I do think that these 2 pitchers are going to be very good, and that's kind of what I was thinking, that it would be a low-scoring game. So I got it 3-1 Dodgers. Good job, Zendava. Big-time troll. And, again, we can check out those lineups, but the game is actually getting ready to get underway here. But it's just such a shocking move to me. You have the two Turners, those guys, Trey Turner, Justin Turner. You got Seager, who's been hot. You got Will Smith, who's awesome. The lineup is still, it still packs a big punch. But, yeah, Chris Taylor, I guess he's been struggling. So Matt Beatty will be at first base today, and Bellinger out in center field. Now, what an amazing moment if Bellinger can get a big hit today for the Dodgers after the horrible season he had. I mean, just a terrible, terrible season. Bellinger, he does seem to kind of go back and forth, kind of like the Giants back in the day. Good season, terrible season. Good season, terrible season. So maybe he's in line to have a big year next year, but we will see. Put your prediction in the chat, and we'll see. Babe Roxon, I think it'll be 5-4 Cards. Malone Labe, what's going on? Welcome to the chat here. It is Dodgers in the wild card. How about that? Dodgers fans and Zendava, how would you feel if the Cards open up quick? Yeah, that would be good. I mean, I'm rooting for the Cardinals. Not like I'm not like diehard. Like I don't really mind. I don't really care, because if the Dodgers win, that's probably, like I said, they deserve to win. They deserve to be in. They don't deserve to win one game, because whoever deserves to win is going to win. But I think the Dodgers earned a trip to some real playoffs. With 106 wins, I believe they'd earned a trip to the real playoffs. I know I'd say that about the Giants, so I have to be fair and say the same thing about the Dodgers. That being said, I'm still a baseball fan, and I'm going to root for who I'm going to root for. I just don't like the system. I don't like the entire playoff format. So that's the problem. Hola de México, Team Rocket. René, ¿cómo está? Bienvenidos aquí al Home Baby Baseball Channel. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Espero que pegues de botón de suscribir y espero que te quedes aquí en el Home Baby Baseball Channel un rato mientras hablamos sobre este juego. Los Dodgers y los Cardinals y están a punto de jugar aquí en este juego. Este juego significa todo. Hay que ganar o hay que venir a tu casa. Ok, dos opciones hoy en este juego. Hay que ganar o hay que irse a la casa, porque un juego, no hay room for, there's no room for, there's no, what's the expression? There's no room for error here. You have to win this game or you go home. Malone Labe says wild card should be best of 3. And yeah, kind of should be. No mames, güey. No mames, güey. Absolutely. Muchas gracias a todos que están aquí en el canal. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Este juego muy importante para los dos equipos hoy. Y when you say, you hear the expression must win, this is literally must win. Agreed. Any team with 106 wins should not be subject to one game elimination unless it's a game 5 or game 7. Exactly, Zendava. I'd say that for the Giants. I'm going to stick to that. I'm not a Dodgers fan. I'm rooting for the Cardinals, but only reason I decided to root for the Cardinals is because I said, well, if the Giants were the team with 90 wins, I obviously would be rooting for them. And I would say, look, we don't make the stupid rules. We're just baseball fans. So I still got to root for who I'm going to root for. But ultimately, I don't think it's right. And I think they need to change this. And if the Dodgers lose this game, I think Dodgers fans will be so pissed off. They'll make so much noise. Maybe they will change the rule. We'll have to wait and see, though. We have some predictions here. Cardinals 5-2, Andy Cruz. Cardinals 3-2, Busterman 55. Yeah, something like that could be very possible. I'm pumped up for the Cardinals, and I can't stand them, LOL. But as much as I can't stand those Smurfs. The Smurfs. They better Smurf some home runs today if they're going to win this game. And yeah, we'll see. Max Scherzer, his Smurf ball better be on point. The weird thing I remember, right? I'm getting old. I think a Dusty Baker San Francisco Giants team with the Giants, 103 games in 1993. They didn't lose the wild card game in 93. There was no wild card game. They went home. Dave Martinez flew out to end that game 162, and the Giants lost to the Dodgers like 11-1. And that was the season. I'm going to say Cardinals 2-0 Zendava. Even if the Dodgers won 162 games, I want them out of the playoffs. Not human. I doubt the Dodgers will be completely silenced, to be honest. Dick Schott says Dodgers 18-2. That would be insane. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one here. It's going to the ninth to keep fans interesting. So absolutely going to be wild. Y'all just be ready for it. And I say, Cardinals, dude. Got the Cardinals winning. Dude, Cardinals could win this game. Cardinals can win this game. They can. And, it's also a shame excuse me, I'm about to sneeze here. I don't know if it's going to go away. I think it went away. I was going to say, it's also a shame if you're the second wild card team, you lose this game. You don't even get a home game. You call that making the playoffs? So it's not, I guess it's better than not playing a playoff game at all. But, your whole city is so excited in St. Louis. They don't even get a home game if you lose this game. So I just don't call that making the playoffs. In baseball, if you make the playoffs, you should be guaranteed at least 3 baseball games. One stinking game. Look at the Yankees. They're done. Yankees didn't get a home game. Yankees fans didn't get one home game this year. Not one. Not one playoff home game. I don't call that making the playoffs. B-Dub says, pick a pregame player of the game. I think I'm going to take, other than Max Scherzer, I think Scherzer's going to pitch well. I think I will take Corey Seager. I think Corey Seager is going to do something big. Do you think the wild card will expand if Dodgers lose? Yes, I think something's going to give. If Dodgers lose this game, they will get rid of this one game or go home thing, and they'll change it because Dodgers fans are going to freaking just be pissed. Where I live at 710, but I live in Bloomington. And if the Giants play the Cardinals, I probably won't make it because I don't think I can afford it, but I would love nothing more than to go back to Busch Stadium to check out a playoff game there. This great atmosphere. Of course, I'd love to go to Oracle Park too during the playoffs, but hey, you never know. Maybe tickets will be cheaper in St. Louis because I really love y'all stadium. Busch Stadium, it's gorgeous. It's a great place to check out a game. Great fans, great atmosphere. Romo 2001 comes through with the super chat. Without looking at win-loss record, who do the Giants match up against better? Remember, Goldschmidt and Arenado own the Giants. $5 super chat from Romo 2001. That's good enough for a Rizzo bomb.
Grounded to first, struck out, and hit one near the pesky pole that's got a chance, and that one's gone. A home run for Anthony Rizzo.
Former Cubs hero.
So there you have it. To answer that question, thank you so much, Romo. Without looking at win-loss record, I would think that the Dodgers would probably be a better matchup because the Giants played well against the Dodgers. Lately, the Giants haven't played well against the Cardinals. Cardinals beat the Giants at home, especially on the road at Busch Stadium. I know because I go to Busch Stadium. Like I said, I went to Busch Stadium in 2018. Giants got whooped. 2019, Giants got whooped. I didn't make it this year, but Giants got whooped. And I know that at Oracle Park, Cardinals play the Giants well. The Dodgers, Giants always, even when they suck, Giants always play the Dodgers hard. I don't know why. So now, that being said, in the playoffs, Giants have obviously had some success against the Cardinals. So either way, but yeah, it's a good question. I think that maybe slightly you would say the Dodgers have the Giants match up a little better against the Dodgers just from what we've seen the last year or two or three. But either way, I think yeah, they got Goldschmidt and Arenado, but they got maybe Max Muncy could be back. If Max Muncy's not back, that's one Giants killer. Chris Taylor's a Giants killer. And, of course, the main guys with Corey Seager, he's a Giants killer as well. So that Will Smith with that game-winning home run earlier this year, I'm calling walk-off Razor. Malone Labe, 6-2 Dodgers. Unfortunately, Bill Puckey, detective. Free Trevor Bauer, a GOAT, says, I don't want to play against the Cardinals. Kayla. Well, we're going to have to play either the Cardinals or the Dodgers. We're about to find out in the next 3 hours who it's going to be. This is a huge, 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 huge game. But I did notice Trevor Bauer is starting to get active again online. He may do another watch party. He might be live right now for all I know. But he did put some videos out. And I just wonder what it took so long. If why wasn't he just putting up content? I don't know. He just kind of disappeared forever, which I understood why. But now he's back doing videos like normal. Why'd you stop? I don't get it. But yeah, so Trevor Bauer's, is he live even right now? He is. No, he's not live. He's not live right now. That was yesterday. Yeah, he did a Yankees Red Sox wild card game watch party yesterday. So good for him, coming back and doing his thing. But as far as his situation, we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. But so we'll see. B-Dub, Kayla, Babe rocks. LA Dodgers should let Trevor Bauer speak. What's going on over there in LA land? 10-minute warning. Busterman 55. We got the 10-minute warning. Andy Cruz, a GOAT. Darkness is one of my longtime subscribers and St. Louis Cardinals fan. One of the first, if not the first Cardinals fan to subscribe to the channel. Darkness is here. I'm calling a Cards walk up in the ninth, specifically from Sosa. How about that? Wouldn't that be something? Wainwright can still pitch well. Oh, no doubt about it. Wainwright is a beast. I think he'll still be pitching. I think every year we're going to be like, Wainwright's going to retire. He's going to keep coming back. I think that he will pitch until he's about probably, 70, 75. So that's Wainwright. He's a machine. Kyle Duffield is here. 96 in the chat. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. That would help out significantly. We're on the road to 12,000 right now, and that would be much appreciated. So, Darkness, nervous as hell. Wow. I mean, I would be just shaking right now. I'm so glad that we don't have to do this. It's been a nice week to just relax and enjoy some baseball. And Friday, it's not even going to be that nerve-wracking because it's just game one. It's an NLDS, and whoever we're playing, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be at Oracle. It's going to be so amazing. And if the Giants lose game one, hey, let's go get them tomorrow, So that's a lot less stressful than this. And I know that's the point of it, is to make it stressful, to make it exciting. But at the same time, it's just not right. There needs to be some kind of rule where, it says, hey, look, if you have at least 5 more wins than the other team, then you just go, then the other team doesn't make it. But if you're within 5 wins or even 7, 8, 10, whatever, then you got to play this one-game wild card. But when you have, how many games differentiate these two teams? 16 games. Dodgers earned their way to their pass to the NLDS, and all due respect to the Cardinals, unless you're going to play a series, I don't think they really earn their way to the NLDS. But if they can beat the Dodgers today, they're going to earn their way to the NLDS because that's the rules. Emerson Mel, let's go, Humm baby. Wanted to say congrats to your squad. For your information, I might sit behind home plate this Saturday in San Fran. Any food recommend? That's Emerson Mel, $4.99 super chat. The garlic fries are pretty famous there at Oracle. There's some pizza that is pretty damn good. It's probably not the healthiest. It's freaking like that mall, like pizza with the freaking grease everywhere, but it is bomb. They got really good pizza, but the garlic fries are what's famous there. Sometimes it's better than others, but it's got a lot of garlic, and it's really it really is good. So those are get the helmet, you get the freaking helmet size, you get the Giants helmet with the garlic fries, and really good pizza. Those are two things that I kind of my go-to items at Oracle Park. But they have lots of options. The crazy cat. Go to a left field area. Walk out to left field, and there'll be a whole area there of some really good food. Give us your take on the game tonight, friends. Zindava got my cards flying high. Redbirds. And as for Busch Stadium, I've been to Busch Stadium too, and they got decent. I felt like they were so expensive. Maybe that's maybe. I mean, of course, every stadium that's what it is. But I felt like when I went to Busch, I was like, God dang. It felt like even more so, but I could be wrong on that. I need to go back and just double check that now that I have the channel. I'm doing stadium reviews. I want to be fair, but I just remember like. Getting something like they got Philly cheesesteak. I'll take the Philly cheesesteak like $28. Like damn. Kaiser, so glad our boys get some rest this week. The crab sandwich at 100%. Cardinals dude, who would pitch if Kershaw was hurt and they did not have Max? Maybe Urias or obviously Walker Buehler, right? One or the other. I want a crab sandwich, but hey, Humm baby, if the Cardinals do win today, let's show the Cardinals how much good baseball Giants got. Look, either way, I feel like this season is special. It's just so crazy that I could just visualize a Dodgers-Giants NLDS, but I can visualize a Cardinals-Giants NLDS as well because we've taken on the Cardinals so much in the past. Cardinals, dude, probably Buehler. Yeah, Buehler. And tire out your players more, no thanks. So my name is Bo. What's up, Eric? Thank you all, everyone who's new. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button, and I hope you enjoyed my preview video for this game. I keep wanting to call it a series. I wish it was a series, but it's not. It's one stinking game. Win or head on home. We got Dodgers fans in the chat. We got Cardinals fans in the chat. What do you guys think of this one? Can you guess the score? Can you guess what the score is going to be? because I can't. I want to thank everyone for sending the super chats last month. D. Porter, Bo Falcon, James Decker, World Traveler, Uber Tony, Romo 2001, and everyone else. You guys are amazing. The support. And today, thank you again to Romo 2001. Thank you so much to Emerson Mel for those super chats. It is awesome. Like. And let's get ready for this ball game. It is on, guys. It is starting up in about 5 minutes. I cannot believe it. So it is time to do this. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free, and the home of the brave? Let's do it!